Devin, what do you have going on this week?
This is a carousel that's directly in my field of vision.
Tell me how much you love your balloon man.
I hate you, sir.
Rise above three twist balloon dogs, no bad clowns and cheap wigs here. Raise the bar, prove our art form. It's the Balloon Blast video show with Scott Tripp and Sam Crummies.
Hi folks, welcome back to episode 49 of the Balloon Blast video show. He's Scott Tripp.
He's Sam Crummies.
And of course Purple Pig and Baby Purple Pig are here with us today. But episode 49, man, we're this close to our episode 50 extravaganza. Wow. There might even be cash prizes involved with something like that.
There absolutely might.
I doubt it, but anything's possible. All right.
Sure.
But it comes up on our 1 year anniversary coming up real soon too.
Yeah,
so
it all kind of works out.
All right. That's crazy, isn't it? Wow.
Here.
Wow.
So what are we doing for our big 100 episode?
A big 100 episode. That's whenever we do the free studio tours.
Free studio tours.
Yes. The no admission studio. Yeah. I'll post pictures of the studio so you guys don't even have to show up. How's that sound? All right.
Good deal.
Well, Scott, what do we have new this week?
I've had a shake-up with the restaurants. I showed up at my Sunday restaurant a few weeks ago, and there was a for lease sign on the door.
Wow.
I had heard nothing about it until I showed up, so big surprise. Everything was cool the week before. I picked up another restaurant, and then another one kind of came off of that one. And then the owners of my Thursday night restaurant, when I was checking out with the manager, getting my check, getting the to-go food, get the vegetarian fajitas. It's a huge bag full of food. I love Thursday nights. Almost worth it for the food alone. But the manager there said, do you have any other nights available? And, my calendar is filling up. He said that some of their owners, and it's not a chain, but some of their owners are also some owners for another restaurant, so I guess groups of people. They're looking for a kids' night, so now I'm there on Sunday nights. Mm-hmm. So, record The Walking Dead. Can't do that anymore, but
until, The Walking Dead's over till October, so...
we have the books to keep us going until then. Yeah. But, so the restaurants have filled up. I'm doing, 5 a week now, but
right.
Then my days off are Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
Sleep when you're dead.
Consequently, I picked up the new once-a-month Sunday gig over at the Irish pub,
right.
So I got to buy some of those leprechaun heads we talked about a few episodes ago.
But that works out because you were there more than I was already, so...
Yeah.
Remember, I would tell you, I'm not filling your restaurant this week.
Yeah, the transition will be easy because they already know me and they love me, and I share a parking lot with one of the management and owners of the place, so it works out. Yeah.
It was funny when I found that out because he's like, yeah, your guy that was here last week, we know him, or last month.
Yeah.
But also it's really great because my new restaurants are the kind of restaurants you really want. They want me to be there. I want to be there. The customers are great, and to be honest, I've been in a bit of slump for the last year because I've been doing line work restaurants, cranking it out.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 of the busiest kids' nights for a certain chain in the whole chain wide. So going from, 2 balloons, crank it out, faster, we're on the way to baseball, hurry, make me more balloons, to people having big parties, wanting to see new stuff. And finally, I feel rejuvenated. The birds are singing again. The sun's come out.
And the muses are flying.
Awesome. Anyway, tell me about your week.
But yeah, I came up with a new design. I also did a display this weekend that was a scuba diver being chased by a shark while a mermaid and a jellyfish and a little clownfish just sort of hang in the background and watch it all unfold.
You were telling me that you're like a marionette with all the different wires holding stuff up.
Yeah, I had this network of monofilament running just barely over my head to... If it hadn't been just barely over my head, if I could have got caught in it, I would have ripped down support poles and curtains, and it just wouldn't have been pretty. But as it turned out, it did turn out kind of nice, and people liked it. I've already booked a party off of that display,
wow.
So yeah. So, 3-4 hours of my time making a display for whenever I work a flea market is definitely worth it for me because I book shows off of that. People see what I'm capable of. They watch me as I develop the idea and I build it on site. It all works out for me.
Right. It's nice. It's really the product of what happens if you don't have a supervisor telling you not to do something.
Yeah.
So to be able to make whatever you want and have no constraints.
Right.
Awesome.
Right.
All right, let's get into the show.
I say we're talking too much. Let's do something. Well, folks, last week we got a big old shipment of balloons in from Kaboom Balloons we were talking about. We mentioned the square balloons. This week we're going to show you something to do with these square balloons. Tell us all about them,
Right.
Scott.
Well, this is sort of a tutorial. It's sort of us playing around. Feel free to make it if you want. Of course, to do that, you have to have square balloons. These are from Kaboom Balloons. And look at that. It's not really a square now, is it? Well, you know, geometry and physics, you can't have a square balloon. But this is a balloon with 4 attachment points. The idea being, you blow them up, you attach more and more of them, and you could build walls. And they kind of hold each other together to build squares. We could build a large wall, but we need a lot of these, a lot of mouth inflating, and a lot of time. And I'm lazy. I don't know. Let's not do that.
Let's don't do a wall.
But they look sort of like a trident. Or what else did we say? Oh,
A potbelly cactus.
absolutely.
Or a
Ninja
little
turtle.
Ninja Turtle size.
Okay.
Or a hand rake.
Right. Or a square balloon.
Or a dinosaur footprint.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them used as alien heads, and that's pretty much it. All right, we're going to make a monster.
All right.
So we need to blow up our square balloons.
Ooh. These things are built like a radial tire.
These are the Rifco Italian balloons, same company that makes the 6-foot balloons, and of course those are really thick-walled balloons because you get inside it, you hop around, and put them under a lot of duress. Alright, you don't want it to be too big.
Is that too big?
That's just about right. So we're going to tie the tie the nozzle there. So as you see, it's not really round, not really square, but you can imagine how if you tie them together, we can build a square wall.
Oh yeah.
Lightheaded?
Definitely.
All right, me too. All right, let's tie these together.
All right, show me something cool here, Scott.
So, whoa, it feels like that's been dipped in latex like 20 times.
You right?
It's something. I want to put these knots. Well, that wasn't the right one to do if I was going to do that, is it? All right, let's tie this end to this end. Yeah. Ideally, I would put the 2 knots in here, but once the camera rolls, my brain leaves me. So those 2 tied together, you can see if you keep building on and on and on, almost like a pinch line. You have semi-square balloons. We're gonna make a monster there. That's gonna be the like the top part of the body. We'll put the arms on here, and we'll do that with 350. So inflate your 350, leaving some room at the end. And,
Oh, that's a good one. The colors.
we're actually filming this back to back with the other Kaboom balloons, where you've blown up all those balloons by mouth.
Yes.
So it's been a long day.
I know.
All right, we'll put a pinch twist on there,
Pinch twist.
and I want it to be, about. Well, do I want to
I'll
flip that
hand it
over?
off to you.
Yeah, about that wide. So we're gonna make a sort of square balloon length bubble. Twist your other one on there, and then twist back to the front as if you're making the base of some sort of hat with a pinch twist on each end and a loop back and forth. And we put our feet on there. So leg first, make about yay long, basically about the same size as here. Let's put on a pinch twist, big loop for a foot.
According to Wikipedia, the imperial measurement for a yay is about this far.
Yay, okay. That could be true for as much as I know.
That might be made up.
We do not have scissors, so we're going to have to do the old-fashioned pop method. That's a thick balloon. Alright. There's a foot. Tell you what, if you want to make the other foot, just in the interest of keeping things rolling here, I'll do the arms. Stretch it out. Now, the square balloons are from Rifco in Italy, and they are not by Qualitex. Our 350s here and 260s are by Qualitex, so see there's a little bit of variation in the color. The closest match to their dark blue I could find, haven't figured out the hands. Oh, okay, I'm going to do 2 pinch twists and we'll put the little
Sounds good.
Yeah. Closest color is a robin's egg blue in my estimation. So we have robin's egg blue, 350s and 260s. So I'm going to do 2 pinch twists here. Let's do a bit of an arm. And a pinch twist. And do I want to do that on the other side too? Wait, no I do not. I want that bubble to be about that long. Do you have 1 or 2? 1 pinch twist. Okay, this is where the body will be. Arm, other arm, matching size. Of course it's a monster. If they're wrong, then well it's more monster-like. So,
Right.
hey, go figure. Alright, there's that double pinch twist. Again, kill the balloon, hide the body. There's the arms. They will attach in here. I can go ahead and pull that tail there. Twist it in. Pull the tail of this balloon. Twist it in.
And this is his line work stuff.
Oh, totally. There's the feet. Oh,
Hand.
here's the feet.
There's the feet.
Well, that's what makes him a monster. He has feet for hands and hands for feet. Crazy, huh?
Right.
Alright. We're not even going to be able to get all this in frame. Awesome.
Wait, did you just say Ursum?
Awesome.
Huh.
Hello there. I'm going to be a monster. Alright. So, we're going to put some eyes on there.
I was like Danny Schlesinger was here.
Okay. So, eye about that size.
Eyeball.
And then, and I'm doing this all out of order, just that way I can make efficient use of having you here.
Right? Wah.
By doing a thing, then having you repeat it while I do another thing. Alright, for my 260, I'm going to blow it about halfway, not using the whole thing, of course. Making 2 pinch twists. There we go. A loop. And I don't think either one of us normally mouth inflate, so, especially the 260s. Really wish I had my scissors here, but I don't. So making a big loop, like so. And it's great if you do a tutorial, by the way, and you keep saying yay long and like so. Shows great attention to detail, right? Alright.
To put it in perspective, my hand about 3 or so inches across. So about
Yeah.
5 inch.
So you actually have to have
about a
Sam's
10-inch
hand
loop,
with
yeah.
you to do that.
Yes.
Okay. So, we have the loop that we're putting up here. Remember, you have the 2 attachment points still on the top. So I've got the 2 pinch twist in the loop.
I'm borrowing this.
Gonna be my guest. Gonna twist the eyeball, which sounds painful, but it's alright, he doesn't mind. So that you have that bubble right there that'll fit in that loop. And that's where we'll put the eyes. Oh, by the way, we have the copyright up here. I'm gonna twist that down to the copyright parts on the bottom. Just using that as a sort of navigational point so that both eyes look the same way. You don't have a shine down here and a shine up here on the other one. So, we can match that on the other side. Oh wait, you have the other part going. I know what you're doing.
I know.
Alright, well let me do the other eyeball then. Oh, you have that. Awesome.
I know, I rock like that.
Well, you know what? On your report card I'm going to put works well with others. You passed the test. Okay, let's put the other eyeball in place.
Don't try that at home.
Yeah, try everything from the show. Okay, I can't even see the front. Does it look monsterish?
Awesomeness.
Cool. All right. We're gonna make the mouth. I don't want to blow this up. Oh yeah, teeth. We're doing teeth.
We're doing teeth.
And I'm gonna do a pitch twist. All right. I have a wild berry 260 here.
And what a wild berry it is.
And once again, for the sake of tutorial, I don't know how many of you guys have actually filmed balloon instructions before. Sometimes you teach things out of order than you normally twist them, just for ease of instruction. Doing a bit of that here. Alright, so I've got a pinch twist, and I've got a line that goes across here. And it's not too tight because I don't want it to really snug into there. I want it to pull down a little bit, but it's somewhat tight because the rest of the balloons will push it out. So basically what I'm saying is not tight or loose.
Sort of a...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, this other one's going to be a little softer. So what I'm going to do is bring it up here and have all this room, but, oops, I'm trying to measure, squeeze it and put a little shock twist in there. shock twist up on the top here and over here. So we have a W or an M to give it crazy mouth.
It's like the Betty Boop of alien monsters.
What you said. Alright. Once again, no scissors. Woo! I good English off that one. Alright. There's the mouth. If you want to take the rest of this, I'm going to do the... Oh, you want to do... Okay. So we got to get fingers in here too still.
Yep. While you're inflating those 160s, I will... Or while you're putting teeth in there, I will double stuff the tongue. We're going to do an orange tongue this time instead of the traditional paint, just because I'm weird and I think it would stand out nicely against it. What I've got is a partially inflated 350. I have a very well inflated 160 that I loop around and just tie together. All I do is I stick it in there, push it in really good, hold on to it, push it a little farther, keep progressing, grabbing the 350 further as you go, push it, get it all the way in where you want it to stop. And for this, I don't have scissors, so don't try this at home. And if you have scissors, of course, you pop that there and make it where you can drag and pull that back out over your 160. With all this money we have for the Balloon Blast Lamborghini, you'd think we'd afford scissors. That's why you guys need to get over to balloon-animals.com and buy some tutorials from us.
I'll feel extra opulent in that clip because we also showed your white convertible Balloon Blast Lamborghini in the same shot.
Yeah.
I mean, one would be okay, but...
Yeah. Anyway, whenever you're finished stuffing, the tongue will look about like this. Ah. Give it a little bit of a double bend like that just for some shape.
Alien needs a car seat.
Stick this in here, Scott, while you're doing that. Stick it under the teeth. Tie the tail of the tongue back into the arm pinch twist. Bring it off to the side a little bit so it looks a little extra crazy, just like that.
Okay. You see for the fingers, we have this grab is a finger and that one you fold in half, so you have 3 fingers on each hand.
Like fold in half.
If you got the long one, fold in half and wrap it into the double pinch twist.
Okay.
Love this working with another balloon artist. You can use shorthand and have it come out, right? Ta-da! Or you could probably do this with any teenage volunteer that you have at your carnival, right? I'm sure that'll work out.
So 4 fingers per hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Whenever you handed that to me, that's
Alright.
what I did with it.
Well, there's 2 more for the other hand. Or, yeah, don't do 6 fingers somewhere.
Yeah, no, that would just be ridiculous.
Yeah, this is in like Simpsons World or Hanna-Barbera World where there's only 4 fingers per hand.
Give me 3. Yeah. You're fine, you're fine.
I don't know, crazy enough?
Crazy enough. Shows what can be done with a couple of square balloons.
Belly button. Alright, now we're set.
I figured we would have rubber cemented a nozzle on there for the belly button.
Well, if time wasn't of the essence, then you know what? We should put 2 pinch twists in there, huh, to hold the feet more down.
No, I think like that. He looks all right.
Ah!
Yay. And that is the alien we can't fit in the full frame.
Ah! If you would, turn your computer monitor sideways now.
Yes.
Alright, good.
All right, now turn it right back up. Okay, good.
Alright.
But that's some of the neat things that can be done with the square balloons from Kaboom Balloons. One of the many neat shapes you can get there.
And honestly, not really a very expensive balloon considering the price of some of the balloons they have.
Right.
And it's a Rifco balloon, Rifco quality balloons.
It's a,
If you make one of these, please send us a picture.
absolutely. Well, folks, before we go today, I do want to give you guys a quick and easy business tip as far as being a balloon artist, and that is the importance of keeping an up-to-date portfolio. What you see here is whenever I do a big display, and like I'm getting ready to do one for my bank, that I'm the featured business of the month of May in my bank, I will have this with 200 of my best pictures in there. Hey, that's Buster Balloon Caldwell. Anyway, it's 200 pictures of my best balloon work. You can see some of it gets pretty crazy in here. There's I can't begin to tell you the importance of having this to show off, to show people what you are capable of as an artist. Now, of course, you can't carry this one everywhere you go. Sometimes you have to minimize down a little bit. And I carry this one on my cart, actually. Whenever people are at the restaurants, they want to see some of the neat stuff I do rather than pull out my phone and show them. I have a collection of pictures, some of the same pictures from the big book, some of my better ones, all in there. Some of the ones that are very commercial, like the stork for the baby showers, the little mini zoo that I did for a birthday display centerpiece. Keep an up-to-date portfolio. Show those pictures. Print those pictures off. Digital photo hasn't taken over completely yet, but if it has for you, carry around one of those little keychain picture frames. Put your best work on there. Show people what you do. Always update it, though. Don't keep old pictures. You know, I've seen it looking at my own pictures, looking back 3-4 years ago. The differences in some of the balloons I've done since then are just astronomical. Always, always, always have these ready to show everybody who wants to see them. They're going to get your business card. You put your name, your mind, your image, and your brand in their head, and that's one way you can start working towards market dominance in your area. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of another week of the Balloon Blast video show. This has been episode 49.
Next week, the big one, 50.
The big 50 episode. We're going to have all sorts of crazy awesomeness for you guys.
There's a rumor that we're putting all 49 episodes back to back as a best of clip.
Yes,
So,
one long
look for that.
8-hour plus episode. It'd be awesome.
Not going to happen.
But don't forget to skip on over there to balloon-animals.com, Michael Floyd's site. He's got some digital downloads on there from himself, from David Brinion, from our friend from Australia, Matt Falloon, as well as Scott and myself. Get on over there, find yourself some instructional materials. I do have some more coming up there really soon. If it's not already on there by the time you see this video, I do have a Ninja Turtle costume coming up. So, till next week. He's Scott Tripp.
Sam Cremains.
And of course our little alien buddy. You guys have a great week.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn. Till one by one they were gone. Back at the base, sparks in the software. Flash the message, someone's out there. Floating in the summer sky, 99 red balloons go by.
And camera's hot.
Alright, you guys know that I'm a little bit of a balloon hoarder. I save a lot of weird crap. Sometimes you get a balloon that has too much stuff on it. I don't know why you'd say something like that. Sometimes you get two balloons that are conjoined, like here's these conjoined hearts, or conjoined 350s. You get a lot of 260s. Hearts and 350s are a little bit more rare. But we're looking at weird misprinted balloons today. I actually saved these. This is an alien that has a little bit of a birthmark. It's not too interesting, but sometimes it's the little blemishes that make them look cool, like this alien who's born without eyes. That's a really cool LOL text-speak type of face there. Now, I've noticed also, snowmen for some reason, this one has a little extra, he has too much face, but sometimes they're born without enough face. Here's a snowman without eyes. In fact, I have a whole collection of snowmen without eyes. These don't even have a nose. Carrot is missing here. I don't know, the three little dots, this kind of ellipses, kind of text speak too. Snowman with no eyes. Snowman with one eye. Arr, I'm a pirate snowman. Another one of those. More no-eyed snowmen. It's really kind of sad. There's a coal shortage. No-eyed snowman. Now, this isn't just snowmen. It also affects Santa Claus. This is not the Continental, but when I did my own run of Santa Claus, we have Santa Claus, but on the back, a ghostly Santa image. Ooh. We have, even the new Hello Kitty. There's kind of a neat look there with the partial face. I don't know, I like it. Looks like a smile with teeth. A little freaky, really. There's a Spider-Man after taking off part of his costume. There's a two-headed Spider-Man and a ghostly image on the back. There's a, what's wrong with this Spider-Man? Oh, there it is, on the back. Tiny little Spider-Man! It's Mini-Me! There's another partial Spider-Man. Freaky. And, I like these. Skeleton with two faces. That would be kind of cool if they printed that. Don't know what you use it for, but also we have a skeleton that's missing half of his face, but it gives him a really awesome Nightmare Before Christmas look. So, yeah, misprinted balloons. Awesome. Yay.